أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبنستعين. We give thanks to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sparing our life. My dear students at home, you are welcome once again to e-learning, and we are in business studies class. Today's topic is on Jonah. Last lesson we discussed on the source document. Then we are moving forward today by discussing Jonah. What is Jonah? The meaning of Jonah. So Jonah is a book of original entry where daily business transactions are recorded. That is a Jonah. Whatever a business owner sells at a particular time is being recorded inside Jonah. So the essence of Jonah is that it allows the business owner to know and when to record whatever he or she sells and recorded at a particular time. So the next one is on the types of Jonah. The type of Jonah. Basically, we have two types of Jonah. The first one is that of general Jonah. And what do we mean by general Jonah? It means a kind of original entry book used to record both the debit side and the credit side of every transactions. And you know, when we are discussing on the source document, I told you in the last lesson that any given transactions should be where they're supposed to be. We have two sides. We have the debit side and we have the credit side transactions. So where we now record every debit entries, that is every debit transactions, and where we record all the credit type of transactions is called general Jonah. Then another name for this type of Jonah is Jonah proper. Once again, Jonah proper. So you may be asked in your exam, what is the other name for general Jonah? It is called Jonah proper. The second type of Jonah is that of special Jonah. By special Jonah, I mean a kind of original entry book used to record only one type of transactions. Only one type of transactions. That is, it is a single transaction that should be recorded in that type of Jonah. Then, this type of Jonah is also called another name. And this name that is being called, you need to know. But when we say something is special, a special Jonah, then you have to know that when we say special, something that is being dealt with in a kind of a separate way, a separate manner. The recording of every transactions, that is a kind of transaction that is very similar to one another, is referred to as special Jonah. And I said it is very, very important that you need to record whatever that is going out of your purse, and at the same time whatever that comes in into your purse at a particular time or the other. This very special Jonah now has many various types. It has many various types. So the first one is that of purchases Jonah. Purchases Jonah. Purchases Jonah. By purchases Jonah, It is a kind of original entry used to record all the goods bought on credit. It is a book that all the goods that a given supplier buys on credit. So any good bought on credit is being recorded under the purchases journal. And this purchases journal is also called purchases day book. Purchases day book. When we say purchases day book, it is also called purchases journal, where all the goods bought on credit are recorded. Then there are some illustrations here that we need to look into. That is, what and what? How do these purchases journal looks like? So we have an illustration here. So the illustration read thus: write up the purchases journal of Ali and Sons for the month of Safar 1410. Then for Safar 10, that 1410, Ali bought from Cabri 16 tins of Bonfita at 300 naira each. The same 10th day of Safar, Ali also bought from Cabri Nigeria Limited 10 cartons of digestive biscuits at 150 naira each. Then, for the Safar 19, Ali also bought goods from PZ Limited. He bought from PZ Limited 100 bags of flour at 20 naira each from the PZ. Then at the same time, he bought 150 soap at 10 naira each. So these are the goods that Ali bought from both the Cabri Nigeria Limited and that of PZ Nigeria Limited. As you can see from the screen, you will realize that the owner of this very account is Ali. Ali. He bought that goods. He bought it on credit. From who? From both the Cabri Limited and that of PZ Limited. So Ali has to record it in his own purchases day book. You know, I told you, purchase day book is also known as purchases journal. Another name for purchase journal is purchases day book. So the two is the same. So the entry requirement here is that, you know, by the time Ali bought that of 5 flour and that of 200 naira each, meaning that each of this very pack is 200 naira. You now multiply 5 by 200, now give you what? 1000 naira. That is the total amount of goods that Ali bought from PZ Nigeria Limited at that rate. And it is on credit. The same thing applicable to that of PZ Nigeria Limited. He bought soap. How many soap? 20. At what rate? 150. You just multiply that very 150 by 20. Now give you what you see on the screen. That is how it is being prepared. I believe this very little explanation be enough for you. So the other one is that of the sales journal. Yes, you can see it from the screen. Let me re-explain. I said it is Ali that owns this very account. He is the one that go to Cabri Nigeria Limited to buy certain goods. Which goods? He bought 5 tins of Bonfita. bought 5 tin of Bonfita at the rate of 150 naira. Then the other one is that of P-Set Nigeria Limited. He bought the following: 100 bags of flour, 20 naira each, then 150 soap at 10 naira each. So the details is written, then the total is what you are going to put under the total column. Then you are going to get your balance there. So the other one is that of sales journal. And after explain sales journal, I said it is a kind of book where you record all the goods that you sold to your customer on credit. And it is also called sales day book. So you may be asked in your exam, what is the other name for sales journal? The other name for sales journal is also called sales day book. Sales day book, where you record all the goods that you sold on credit to your customer. This is an illustration for you on the screen. So we said here we have a kind of owner, which is Umar. Umar is the owner of this account. He sells goods on credit to some supplier. He sells certain goods to certain supplier. The first supplier is supply 20 bags of sugar at 100 naira each. Also, he supplied 10 plates at 200 naira each. Then on the Raja of 20, he also sold to Miriam. He sold 20 bags of cement at 400 naira each. Also, he sold 10 packets of tea at 300 naira each. Then on the table, for the month of Rajab 1410, this is how the table looks like. Sold to Umar and Sons, 20 bags of sugar at 100 naira. Just multiply 20 by 100 will give you 2,000 naira. Then 10 plates. 10 plates of 10 plates of 10 plates of 10 plates at 200 naira each. You just multiply 10 by 200. At the same time, it will give you 2,000 naira. You just add the two. You put it under your total. That is 4,000 naira. On the 1410, he also sold to Miriam and Sons 20 bags of cement again at 400 naira each. You just multiply 20 by 400 and it will give you 3,000 naira. Then the following day, he sold 10 packets of tea at 300 naira. You just multiply 10 by 300, giving you 3,000 naira. So the total now will be 4,000 plus 11,000, and it will give you 15,000 naira. So this is how to prepare both the purchase day book and that of the sales day book. Conclusively, for today, you have the purchase day book, you have sales day book. And I told you, for purchase day book, it is a kind of book where you record all the goods that is being purchased on credit. Then for the sales day book, any goods sold by you on credit to your customer, to your supplier, is where you record this. So inshallah, next lesson, we are going to continue from where we stop, and we are moving to return day book and return purchase day book and return sales day book. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.